From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Monday, May 4th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. New Mexico is back in court against Meta Platforms in a high-stakes Santa Fe trial that could cost the tech giant far more than $375 million that it was ordered to pay in March. The new phase will focus on whether Meta created a, quote, public nuisance by failing to protect children from exploitation. State prosecutors, led by Attorney General Raul Torres, want a judge to force Meta to fund a sweeping $3.7 billion plan for teen mental health services and overhaul its platforms. Proposed changes include stricter age verifications, limits on encrypted messaging for minors, strong moderation, and independent oversight. Meta is arguing that those demands are technically unrealistic and warns it might pull Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp from New Mexico entirely. The trial, decided by a judge rather than a jury, could set a national precedent if social media platforms are legally deemed a public nuisance. Democratic gubernatorial candidates Deb Haaland and Sam Bregman faced off at an interactive forum at the Central New Mexico Community College, where they answered policy questions on issues like healthcare, education, immigration, and data centers. The event featured a unique format, with undecided voters signaling whether candidates directly answered questions, affecting their speaking time. Haaland's team won an earlier policy matching game, giving her the choice of speaking order. Both candidates largely focused on promoting their own plans rather than attacking each other. They agreed on expanding child care support and tax credits to address affordability, but differed on other issues. Haaland emphasized public health care and clean energy, while Bregman proposed a $500 tax credit and highlighted balancing economic interests, including cautiously supporting data centers. Haaland expressed skepticism about data centers, favoring investment in housing instead. Both criticized federal immigration enforcement under President Donald Trump, though their approaches differed. Haaland pledged to block state cooperation, while Bregman said he would prosecute rights violations. The forum comes ahead of a June 2nd primary, with a recent poll showing Haaland leading Bregman among likely Democratic and independent voters. And New Mexico's wine industry, the oldest in the United States, dating back to 1629, is gaining attention as it approaches its 400th anniversary, even as broader wine markets decline. Naturally, wine sales and winery numbers dipped in 2025, but New Mexico's smaller, relationship-driven wineries have remained relatively stable. Industry leaders say the state's avoided the boom and bust cycle seen in craft beers and has seen steady growth, with new wineries opening as others close. Challenges remain, however, including drought, climate change, and rising supply costs. Still, local producers are adapting through innovation, tourism, and expanding product lines like sparkling and non-alcoholic wines. Experts say younger consumers are drinking less but spending more on higher quality international choices, a trend that could benefit New Mexico's boutique wineries. With strong community ties and long tradition, the state's wine industry is positioning itself for greater recognition ahead of its 400-year milestone. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect partly sunny skies with a high near 80, and as for this evening, cloudy with a low around 53. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.